Good night, everyone doing tonight. God is good and God is good all the time. My name is Irma Jill Spears Divine. I'm here to give you a word on today. And the time, I'm here to give you some short news on today. And first we're gonna start with the wheel that came off on the school bus. The wheel that came off on the school bus while the student was on the bus. So I can imagine the kids was frightened, scared, yelling out. So the school bus will fall off. Video showing terrified in the incident of the children. So while the wheel fall off, moving school bus in Jacksonville, Florida, for the second time this week. Now this is the second time this happened. Second time they say with the same driver and the same wheel. So that was scary moment for the student when the wheel fell off a moving school bus. Yeah, and you thank God it didn't flip over. So now these middle school students, they say many of them was yelling, yelling out for help. So the driver kept her cool. Now while all this was going on, they said she kept her cool, and kept the bus on the road. And thank God that no one was hurt. But the bus company say it was an isolation mentis issue. Mentis issue. One, they should check for services on the bus every day before students get on the bus. Check the service, the maintenance. Check the maintenance service on the bus before the student get on the bus. And you have to check that every day because that's kind of dangerous. To be on the road and the wheel just come off like that. Normally, thank God it didn't flip over. And then this the second time. They said it's the second time this will happen. So if it keep happening like that, and you done change the wheel and it happen again, it's time for to get all new tires. So you can be safe on the road with these kids on the bus. So we're still talking about bus, but this gonna be an update on the child was left on the bus. Child was left on a hot bus in the spring found in a parking lot near was in the bus for about an hour. So the child had went out the window and ran to use someone's phone to call her mom. And thank God they knew the mama phone number. So that's a good thing they know their mama phone number. So one, make sure your child know your phone number. Or either write it in their tablet. So I request for cameras to be placed on the bus because we see so much activity is going on with the bus. So before you get before you get off from work and you check out, make sure you check that bus to make sure all the kids is off that bus. So proceed a head count. Do a head count. You know. So we had talked about the school bus wheel came off while they was on the road, and it was kind of frightening for the kids to experience that. So for maintenance work, you have to have maintenance on services. To have the school bus have to be in top shape because you're driving kids around. So we also talk about the child that was left on the bus. The child was asleep. So when the child woke up, he noticed that no one is on the bus. And you cannot open the door from the inside on a bus. So he had to find a window that was open where he can go to, and he went through that window and called his mom. He called help. So anyone in that situation, you know, um, make sure your child know your phone number. Thank God this child when got out the window, he went straight to call his mama meaning he know his mama phone number. And I request to have cameras in all these school buses because there's too much activity is going on. So that's all the show news I have for you today. You have a blessed night, and I see you on the next video.